Welcome back, Martian. This is Krishna, and today we will talk about Python 5th tutorial, and that is about separator and end operator. So, in this section, I'm going to talk about separator. What is separator? So, let's check that out. So, let's check that out. I have a notepad here. I will click on this and I will show you what is the use of separator and where it is mentioned. Actually, when we use print function, so there inside print function, this separator exists, but this is a by default set. Its value is a by default set inside a print function. So how it work and how we will use it, I'll see. Okay, and we will see on this. Hello world. This is my first string. Let's say this is in double quote. I can see that, and there is a comma there in the thereafter hello world. So after hello world, I have another string. Means I have two string inside this uh, print function. So what I will simply do, I will separate these two string using a comma. Let's say I'm separating it. Now, when I will run this code after printing or on ideally or VS Code, I will get this output, hello world, then a space. This is Krishna. I didn't mention space anywhere in these two string, but I mentioned a comma. How will I get this? So simply this comma convert into space by separator, which is mentioned inside a print function. So how it work? Let's see. I'm opening VS Code. Let's launch it. VS Code. Okay. Okay, so this is my VS Code. If you don't know how to use it, this VS Code, you can simply check in the description below. I already mentioned the link. I already create video on this VS Code, how to install it out and how to create file. So if you don't know, you can definitely go in the description below and you can check this out. So right now I'm going to create a file. So before that, I'm going to use a folder. So I'm opening a folder which I already created on my desktop screen. So this is Python. I'm selecting this folder. Okay, there is a file already there inside my folder, which is a Python folder. Of course, I'm going to double click on this and I will get this code. I'm cleaning this program. If you really want to know means how to create a Python file, you can simply click here and you can mention sep, because we are talking about separator, so I'm also mentioning the file name as sep. You are free to naming any kind of convention. You can use any kind of name here. You can use any kind of name here, but I'm teaching separator right now, so I'm going to mention here separator. Okay, so separator.py. Once I will mention py here, you can see the logo of this file will change to this. So we can see there, it's simple a Python logo. Means this is a Python file now. Once I'll hit enter, I can see here separator.py. I'm closing this file. Let's mention print hello world, comma. Then again, another string I'm mentioning. This is Krishna. Okay. Now let's run it. Once I will run, here is the output. So hello world is my first string. There is a space in between hello world and this is Krishna. So this space simply convert from this comma, means this comma replace by a space. So how it happened? So there inside a print function, we already have an operator, which is a by default set. We can see here in the suggestion, separate SEP is equal to its value mentioned by Python developers, and the value is space. So this space actually have one function. It's actually play a key role here to replace this comma if that comma in between any two data types. Suppose this is a string and this is another string. There is a comma inside. comma between these two strings. So definitely this comma will replace by a space, which is mentioned inside separator. So separator simply replace the comma with a space if that comma is not inside any string. So that's why we are getting hello world in the output, then space, and then this is Krishna. We can see here hello world, then a space, and then this is Krishna. So this is only happening because of this separator, and its value is space. Now we know what is the value of separator. So we can also manipulate the space to any other kind of value. Let's say I'm just putting it like this, copy and paste the same code, and I'm replacing it by, let's say, backslash n. It means I want to change the line. So now if I will run this time I will get hello world space. This is Krishna. Then in the next line I will get hello world, then line change, and this is Krishna. Means in new line I will get this is Krishna. Let's run. Here we can see hello world and this is Krishna. Actually this error we got because I didn't save this file, I simply run. That's why this is mentioning like, sorry, this is not defined. So this is actually of a kind of error because I didn't save the file. But once I save the file and rerun this, I got the same output was what I told you in the beginning. So this is the property of separator. Okay, and I manipulate it from space to backslash n means to change the line. Now it is all about string, but if I want to mention few more things, let's say I'm mentioning here 2 comma 3. Okay, and if I will run this I will get a space between 2 and 3. So let's see. So we can see here a space between 2 and 3. So this is the output, means comma simply convert into a space if it is not inside a two different data type or similar data type. Suppose I want to mention here a string. Let's say this number is, and I'm simply putting here a comma 2. So if I will run this code, I will get this number is, then a space, and then 2. Let's see. Again, I didn't save this file. So I have to save it first and then run. So this number is, and there is a space, and then 2. So I can see that this is the output of this value. So we understand why we are getting space instead of comma, because there is a separator which simply change this comma to a space. So this is all about this tutorial. If you like this, please do subscribe and leave a comment, and we will definitely create more content for you. Definitely you'll enjoy the channel. Please follow, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, and thank you to